concept of SQL aggregate function. These functions are mainly used for RDBMS tables. Okay, let us see what is the aggregate function. It is used to perform the calculation on multiple rows of a single column of a table. It returns a single value. The main aggregate functions are, we are using 5 main functions are using. The functions are max, min, count, sum and average. Let us see one by one. Max. Max return a maximum value in a set. For this example, I can use this EMP table. We can apply the aggregate function. In this EMP table, I can have only 3 fields. The fields are employee ID, name and salary. I can insert 5 values for this particular table. Okay, I am using this table as the example for applying all these aggregate functions query. So first query, select max of salary from employee. Okay, how this query will execute means it can select the column of salary. In this salary, which is the maximum value, that value will be mentioned here. In this example, I can mention 30,000. So the result is here it will come like 30,000. So two 30,000 are I entered in this table, so it can produce the result like 30,000, 30,000. Okay, so these 30,000 is the maximum salary in this EMP table. The next query, min. It returns a minimum value in a set. The corresponding query is select min of salary from EMP. In this EMP table, in the salary column, which is the minimum value, 10,000 is the minimum value. So it can produce the output for this min query. Okay, can you see the difference in only one column in this salary table? I can mention here that null means it is not a 0. Okay, but the value is not defined. Value is not defined. That only mentioned in the null column. Okay, we have not simply said it is the 0 like that. Value is not defined, so it mentioned as the null value. Okay, the next count. What is the use of count query means? It is used to count the number of rows in a database table. Okay, in this table I can able to count how many number of rows. In this example, I can enter only 5 rows. So it can easily count the number of rows in the table. For example, in a large database means it contains thousands of records. That time it is very difficult to count one by one. That time we can use this count query. Okay. So select count of star from EMP. So in count star, count the number of rows in the particular table. So in this table I can have only 5 rows. So the output of this query is 5. The next, I can able to add the salary field. I can able to make this count option. So select count of salary from employee. Okay. So count of salary from employee means it produce only the output for 4 rows. Why means the null value is mentioned, no? So that null value it is not taken as the one of the row value. So in this same table, but we are applying the same count function also. Whenever you are putting count of star means it counts how many number of records or tuples available in the table, that can be produced the output for 5. But we are changing the star to salary means this salary field contain null value. So this record is not countable. For that only it will produce the result of 4. Okay. Then one more option is also possible, the distinct keyword. What is the use of distinct means? Before we are applying the count function, it counts how many number of rows. But the distinct means uniquely identify the rows. What is the unique? In this salary table, the 30 values are applied 2 times. Okay. Whenever you are using count of salary, that can produce the rows of 4. Count of star, it will produce the value of 5. Whenever you are using distinct count of salary means, it can count, this is the first record, it is the second record, this is the third record. Whenever going to fetch this fourth record, these 2 values are same. So we are using distinct keyword, it can select only the unique value. So it is not counted this second, that is the one more record. So yeah, what is the output for this distinct keyword? 3 record. It can select 10,000 is the one record, 20,000, then 30,000. Okay. Sorry. Can you see the difference means? Distinct means the value duplication will occur means we eliminate the duplication, that can be presented only one. So that only this query we can get the resultant for 3. The next sum. What is the sum? It returns a sum of all values in a set. Okay. What is the query means? Select sum of salary from EMP. Okay, we can able to, what is the manually we are making the sum process, no, the same thing in the query will produce the result. In this table I can have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 30,000. Okay, I can simply add 30, 30 plus 30, 60, 60 plus 30, 90. So 90,000 is the result for this query. Here also I can able to use this distinct query. Where means here this is possible to use distinct. Here I can use distinct means the same thing will happen for previous this distinct also. So in this distinct you can add 10,000, 20,000, then 30,000. Why means we are using the keyword distinct. So 30,000 appear twice means it can consider only one. So what is the sum of this process? 60,000. Okay. So without using distinct keyword we can get the output for 90,000, but using the distinct keyword we can able to get the output for 60,000. Okay. The next average. What is the average function? It returns the average values in a set. Generally, what is the average function? Average means sum of all value divided by number of items. Okay. So here I can have 4 values. Okay. 4 values mean what is the sum value? 90,000. Divided by 4. Why we are selecting the number of item 4 means the salary is the null value. This record is not countable whenever you are using the salary field. So I can able to calculate the number of row 4 only. So 90,000 divided by 4, it will come the value 22,500. Okay. So these are the aggregate function. Thank you students. We will see in the next class.